All right, so I got a reaction coming at y'all real quick, man. I saw this the other day on TikTok, and I wanted to get my opinion on it, man, because I feel like a lot of brothers actually go through this shit and don't know how to deal with it. Let's get into it.
All right, come here. Come sit back down. I'm not going to ask you again to sit back down or tell you again to sit back down.
Be fucking for real.
And I don't know if y'all can read it or not. It say when a nigga tries to play dad, but your own pops don't even have that type of authority over you. And my advice to brothers like this, please peep this early on. Please peep this early on because you should not be dealing with a woman like this. If you dealing with a woman who did not grow up with a father or did not grow up with a strong father figure, and let's be honest, in these type of situations, it's because it's a poor level of communication. Because if he trying to speak to you and you walking off, and he having to tell you like come back, that's very immature. So you shouldn't be dealing with that in the first place. Secondly, most situations like this, women want a man to lead, quote unquote, right? That's a level of authority. So if you want a man to lead, but you feel like you don't have to be up under nobody's authority, that don't go together. So if you dealing with a woman like that, or you see the signs of a woman dealing like that, leave. You should not be having sex with her. You should not be talking to her. You should not be texting her. None of that shit. It should be no communication. I know that first part gonna have y'all fucked up. Do not be having sex with these women, man. Cause I know that's why she walked away from the camera. She wanted y'all to see her ass. Because that's why most dudes put up with her fucking attitude. Let's be real. Can we keep it funky? Let's go in the Bible right quick. Let's go in the Bible. This is Numbers chapter 12. I'm gonna start at verse 14, but I'm gonna give y'all the background. Okay, so this is the situation that happened between it was Moses, Miriam, and the oldest brother, and the older, he was the middle child. Aaron was the middle child. Miriam was the oldest. They were speaking against Moses, Aaron and Miriam, because he had an Ethiopian wife. They was upset because he was not, according to Israel's law, he was not supposed to be married to an Ethiopian wife. He got the wife before the law was given. But Miriam got judged for that situation. This is the reason why God said he judged her like that. I'm gonna start at verse 14. This is Numbers chapter 12, verse 14. And the Lord said unto Moses, if her father had but spit in her face, should she not be ashamed 7 days? Let her be shut out from the camp 7 days. And after that, let her be received in again. Why did he have to say that? Because she didn't know her place. Moses was the authority figure at that time. It was not her place to be trying to check Moses about something like that. You don't, okay, this man dealing with God face to face. He dealing with God face to face. You don't think God would have told him like, hey, bro, you got to get rid of your wife. God would have told him that. But who are you, Miriam, to be checking a man like that? But God said if her father would have but spit in her face, we're not talking about hocking a loogie in your daughter's face. It's talking about correction. Most of the time when you reprimand somebody verbally, usually spit come out your mouth. She was not being corrected by her father the way she should have been. So she got the leeway. She feel comfortable speaking to a man like that. She don't feel comfortable with the authority of a man. Let's be honest. Most children, male and female, if you're not trained in dealing with authority from your parents, you disrespect authority later. That's just the facts. We see that all the time, especially in the black community. So when you're dealing with a woman like this, when she said when a nigga tries to play dad, but your own pops don't even have that type of authority over you. Let's be real. In a society where you have to follow rules, everywhere you go is going to be some authority involved. So if you don't have respect for your father's authority, nobody is going to be able to hold this woman accountable. Nobody. So why would you, as a man, put yourself in a situation like this, knowing she don't respect authority? When she's going to belittle you if you don't take the authority figure, if you don't quote unquote lead, you're going to be demeaned and talked down on. So why would you put yourself in a position to already be, this is how this woman think. Don't do it, brothers. Do not put yourself in this situation. Do not put yourself in this situation. Don't put yourself in this situation. I know it's gonna be brothers that listen to this shit and they gonna run into a woman like this and they gonna deal with it anyway. Guess what? The most I gonna judge her as. It is what it is. You heard the warning. The warning going out right now. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's why family structure is so important. If we as men are not teaching our daughters how to cooperate and move in society the way the world would have things to move in an efficient manner, that's the man's fault. Period. You got to be able to teach your daughter these things. Got to. So as a man, you need to make sure you finna marry a woman with integrity, so you don't have to go through these type of things. Because I've seen women, wives, when they children call themselves trying to disrespect a man, they jump on them. Hey, don't talk to him like that. Don't be moving like that. Because it's supposed to be a two-headed monster in the household in terms of the wife and the husband. Y'all supposed to agree together. There should be no disrespect being allowed on either side. So the children are being raised up to understand there's hierarchies in everything that you do in life. Period. So as a woman, you coming into a situation thinking that you don't have to follow nobody's rules, you don't have to follow up under nobody's authority. You can't then turn around and be mad when a man don't quote unquote lead. But as a man, when you see these type of situations playing out, please get out of there, man. Don't think that, oh, she cute, oh, she got a nice butt. Cut that bullshit out, man. Stop moving in your lust and move off integrity, character, and God's laws. Period. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'm out.